Right, episode 17. Let's explore some of the options that we discussed in episode 16. So we're working on a carbon reduction. We want to reduce our carbon footprint in our organization, and we've had some progress, and there's been a it's come to our notice that one of our clients of one of the organizations that will be taking over some of our technology infrastructure estates might not be too environmentally friendly. So we're just transferring the carbon that we're trying to reduce. So, and I give a number of options. So, and just as I said, as a project management professional, you should help facilitate these conversations and let stakeholders come up with options. If you have an option, you can come up with them as well, but try not to be too attached to your option, because we're working towards a goal. We're working towards achieving a strategic objective, and it's not an opinion poll, or it's not like the best. We just want the best idea to win. So it's not a battle of opinions. Right. So we're saying the first option that we have is that we want to we have a number of options, which, as I said, we want to either kill the project. So because of what we've established, we can either kill the project right there and then. So what are the pros and cons of that decision or that option? And that's the thing with project management and in so many other roles as well. You're making decisions, and decisions are very, very difficult to make. People come together, have meetings, and just talk and discuss. Those ones, yeah, people can share their opinions, but if you want to really know how difficult decision making is, when people are having these conversations and discussing, just kind of chip in. If you're in meetings or when you're in meetings, just kind of chip in and say, okay, so from what I'm hearing in this conversation, it looks like there are three options. You lay down the three options and ask everyone, so which option should we go for? I can promise you that you'll get some silence and people will think, and then there are a number of things that could happen. It could be that people will come back to those discussions again and say, okay, option one, option two, this is the pros. Yes, but what is the decision? So, right, option one, let's kill the project. And laying out the pros and cons will put people in the right frame of mind and right mindset. Think about, okay, if we kill this project, it means all the money we spent is gone, and that's sunk costs. But at least we will not continue to spend money on this project. That's a plus. But another negative is that we won't achieve the goal that we set out to achieve if we kill the project right there and then. If it's a project that we have been realizing benefits on the project as we were going along, then we might have realized some benefits, and that's a plus, and we can still kill the project so we can claim some of the benefits that we have realized. Option two is go ahead with the project. So just go ahead. We don't care if the carbon that we're cutting from our organization is being transferred somewhere else. But I know a lot of organizations, especially organizations that are purpose driven, will not want to do that, but it is an option. So that is, we just go ahead with what we're doing, and the benefit is that we'll achieve, in quotes, achieve what we set out to achieve, but we're just transferring it. And so the negative side is, while we think, or while we document on paper that we're achieving our goals, we might not actually be achieving the goal of reducing our carbon footprint. The third option that I mentioned was reducing the level of carbon footprint that we want to eliminate. So let's say we want to cut our carbon footprint by 50%. So we can reduce that to maybe 20 or 30%, and look for some other ways of doing that rather than just transferring it, so we can confidently say that yes, we have reduced our carbon footprint. So that the benefit of that is that we're pushing in the right direction, even though that project might not get us to where we want to go, but it will move us significantly away from where we currently are. We're making progress, and the disadvantage of the con of that option is that we're not achieving the goal that we set out. So the strategic objective that we set out to achieve at the start of the project, we're not achieving that, but we're achieving something else, not as significant as we set out to achieve. So what I've just described is just to give you an insight around the thinking when we're making decisions and considering pros and cons of decisions. So if you're in an interview or if you're on a role, anytime you are putting forward options or decisions, or you want people to make decisions, try to think or encourage your stakeholders to talk about the pros and the cons of all the decisions, so that people can be in the right frame of mind to make the right decision. I'll leave you there, and then I'll see you again. Cheers. Bye-bye.